Hello everybody, we are gonna finish up our Starry Night picture today. Yay! Are you so excited? This is gonna make a great decoration for all your spooky decorations that you're putting up this season. And we want to start today with getting our supplies ready. You're gonna need your background with your Vincent van Gogh inspired Starry Night oil pastel sky. As you can see, you're gonna need your 3 pumpkins. We're gonna talk about cutting them out, so don't feel like if you didn't cut them out, it's okay, because I wanna tell you something important about that. Then you need your scissors and your glue. So let's put a couple of these things off to the side right now and just have one of the pumpkins. You don't need to have it right now. I'm gonna give you a chance to pause and you'll do this in just a moment. So with your pumpkin, when you are cutting this out, you can see I went right along the black outline of my pumpkin. If you have this makes it a lot easier. And the whole point is to cut and leave the black line showing. You want the black line, the outline, to be there when the whole pumpkin is cut out. So when I'm doing this, I'm cutting right around the edge like this, and I can cut, of course, from any direction. You don't have to keep cutting the way you started. So if you get to an area where it feels uncomfortable to keep cutting a direction, just pick up and go a different way. Try to make sure you recognize where the little humps are for the pumpkin. There we go. All set. Now I have my 3 pumpkins all cut out. I didn't want to waste your time by making you watch me cut out 3 pumpkins because no one wants to do that. And we're going to talk about gluing and how we set these up. All right, so when you are gluing, the idea is not to just put glue everywhere. The idea is you want to put glue always about a 1/2 inch away from the edge so that when the glue is there and you push it down, the glue just spreads to the edge but doesn't come out the edge and make a big mess, because sometimes you don't want that. Do you have to draw it on a pencil with a pencil on there? Absolutely not. You just have to use that as a visual reference. So there we go. The other thing is, before I glue anything, I make a plan. I can have them all in the foreground together, or I can create a nice balance by putting 2 smaller ones to the side with one, the smaller one, in front of the bigger one. You see it's lower on the page, and you can see that it is a little bit overlapping. If I put it like this, overlapping but higher, doesn't it look like it's floating right now? So the idea is if something is in front of something else, the bottom of it is lower than the bottom of the other thing it's in front of. So the thing in the back is higher up, the thing in the front is lower and closer to the bottom of the paper. You get the idea. The other thing, my other pumpkin over here, can be wherever I want it to be. Cool. All right, remember your 1/2 inch rule with your glue. And you just need a line of glue like this. That is pretty much it. I'm gonna flip this guy over. Since I already have a plan and I know where my pumpkins are going, it makes it really easy. I'm just gonna slide him over a little bit. Oh, no line to start with for this guy. I'm just gonna go for it. Put a little dot of glue. You know, the less glue you use is actually the better. Because if you put a lot, it takes longer to dry, right? But if you put just enough, it absorbs into the paper, and just the right amount will allow it to dry better later. I did a little in the extra middle there because there was some on my tip, but you don't need to do that really. All right, overlap this guy. Look, I can see the stem highlighted against the red right there. Push him down. I'm not gonna do this because there's oil pastel on there and it would smear on my pumpkin. The last thing is this. I don't know if you have this at your house, but this would be kind of fun. This sort of spider webby stuff. If you wanted to take a little bit of this, remember, a little tiny bit goes a long way. And you could sort of put some around your pumpkins like that, like there were some spiders growing on your pumpkins, or you could clump it, put it up here in the sky and glue that down, and you've got yourself some little ghosts up in the air. How fun is that? So have some fun, enjoy it. I can't wait to see your finished pictures, and have a spooky, spooky starry night.